Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Today we are continuing with the 38th and 39th Chaupai. जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीशा। Jo refers to one who or whoever. Shata means 100. Bar is times. Patha is recite. Kar koi, whoever does this or practices this. Chutahi is released. Bandhi is a bondage. And what is this bondage that they are referring to? Is the bondage of the cycle of this death and rebirth. The constant death, rebirth. Maha is great. Sukha is bliss. Hoi is it happens for them. So this taken together means that whoever with divine trust and belief recites Hanuman Chalisa for 100 times, he will be released from the bondage, all the bondages of life, and he will be receiving all the spiritual bliss and abundance. Next one speaks of Jo Yaha, again, whoever, this, Yaha is this, Padhe. Now, Padhe here, rather than even reciting, just refers to reads. Hanuman Chalisa, so whatever we have been doing from the initial 2 dohas to 40 Chapai and the last one more doha. So we are on the 39th now. Hanuman Chalisa. Hoya is will become. Siddhi is attainment of that spiritual bliss. Sakhi is a witness. So here Tulsidas, Saint Tulsidas Ji is telling us that whoever just reads, you don't even have to, in previous chopais also we have seen, you don't have to even probably give full attention, but even if you simply read, simply pure just reading, even if you don't understand the meaning sometimes, right? There are so many people who don't understand the complete meanings and just guess what will be the effect on your soul when you understand the meaning and then recite it, right? So here Saint Tulsidas is telling us that you don't have to even put full concentration, just read it, okay? And what is the benefit he is telling? Whoever reads this is attaining the complete freeing from all the bondages and receiving all the bliss, right? Now he is telling, see, I am not a witness for this. Who is a witness to this? Who is guaranteeing you? Who is promising you that yes, if you recite like this with full trust, with love to Lord Hanuman, who is telling that you will be given all these promised benefits? It is Gaurisa. Who is Gaurisa? It is our Lord Shiva. Gauri refers to Mata Parvati. Gauri. Isha is her Lord. So who is her Lord? Our Shiva. So here, see, spiritual bliss, in order to feel that, you need to constantly remind your soul and keep your thoughts first of all clean, and constantly remind your soul. It's all remembrance. So remind your soul of the divine union, keeping on remembering that. So that path of remembrance, that bliss will be given to us by whom? By Hanuman. And the guarantee is taken by whom? Our Shiva. And also, I always tend to think that, see, only God is yours in 100% way, right? Only he or she is available to you in complete, in the whole. So we tell you, even a part of the divine is whole. Even a minute part of it is in itself whole. So we all have our own versions of Shiva, Parvati, Vishnu, Hanuman, whomever we are showing our love to. We have our own versions, we have our own images and aspects of them in our mind, and yet we all have that claim of it is ours, right? And however we think about the divine manifests in the same form. So you can imagine the divine as your father, your mother, your sibling, your friend, or even your lover. So there are concepts of Madhurya Bhakti also, wherein you are considering the divine as your beloved. So any form, you don't have to fall into the beliefs of other people or how society puts prayers or pujas for you. It is a very personal journey for each and every one, and such recitations of our slogas, Hanuman Chalisa, these just help us to be in the path, to purify our thoughts. Some of the mantras, stotras have the bija mantras. Bija mantras are the original or the source mantra, or the source of it, which will cleanse each of your chakras, right? So we might not be in this human capacity, we might not be able to understand the grandeur of the formless aspect of the divine, but definitely we can make a form in our mind however we like, okay, in an image, or in any form that you love and you attach to personally, and the divine manifests in that form. Such is the love of divine. And I don't know, sometimes I even think about how the divine would be feeling when people, okay, you're not forced to believe in it, you just have to keep your karmas, your actions right. But there are people who tell bad about them, right? So even after taking care of you in, so the divine loves you thousand times, or we can't put it in numbers, more than how much you will ever be able to love them. So, and still being receiving such hatred, I don't know how, maybe it is not for us to even comprehend that, how the cosmic or the universe deals with it, but it just pains my heart sometimes. But yes, there are, why do we have to think about the negative or the bad aspects? We always have, like, even one soul in remembrance of the divine makes the divine happy. That's what I truly believe in. So with that, we'll conclude for today and continue in the next one. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman.